Hello everyone. Tonight I'm going to watch the new Spider-Man animated movie, uh, Into the Spider-Verse. So before that, I think it's only fit that I review the previous Spider-Man movie that I saw. It was Spider-Man No Way Home. It stars Tom Holland, like it has Doctor Strange, that Benedict Cumberbatch, William Dafoe, and few other people. So in the beginning of the movie, Tom Holland get, has his identity kind of like slip out, and people know that Tom Holland, yeah, I mean like Peter Parker is actually Spider-Man, and this kind of like fully destroys his life, and it also destroys the life of his friends. So in order to save the life of his friends, um, Peter Parker then goes to Doctor Strange and asks for a reversal curse. So, but he does a lot of stupid mistakes, and therefore making the people. Rather than people forgetting that like he is Spider-Man, it brings the villains from every other universe who knows like Peter Parker is Spider-Man. So it brings in the Green Goblin, it brings in like Otto Octavius, it brings in like Electro Man, it brings like a few like Lizard Man and like few other people. It also like halfway through the movie like brings in all the other Peter Parkers like uh, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and they try to team up and they get the magical cube or like magical devices and whatever, and like send all the villains like back to their original dimensions. And finally, Tom Holland like makes us like there were several competing storylines like within this movie. Like you could have just had a Spider-Man movie, but like also you had like Will Dafoe, the Green Goblin, like. Osborn kind of like interacting with Harry's like Aunt May, and he kind of like is a bad guy pretending to be good, and like he does a lot of bad things. Like that was totally unnecessary. You could have simply just had the Spider-Man movie, but like you had that, and finally Doctor Strange, Tom Holland makes like a pact with Doctor Strange, and it sends they do that entire like memory reversal and like send everyone like back to the alternate dimension. But like because of that, no one knows that Peter Parker exists, and like even they know that Spider-Man exists in the world, but they don't know Peter Parker exists. And finally, Tom Holland visits the cafe where like his girlfriend is like Mary Jane is kind of like that, but like since he does not like know her, he just smiles and like gets coffee. But like now is the ultimate test of true love. Does MJ like really like Peter Parker only because he is Spider-Man, or like does she actually love Peter Parker because he is Peter Parker and nothing to do with Spider-Man? So that will be the telltale like ending of the movie. Like if the movie doesn't continue, but like we as the audience realize that like uh, the ultimate test, like we deep down know that like Mary Jane has to like Peter Parker and not just like Spider-Man because like he has so much abilities, but because of the character of Peter Parker that blends into Spider-Man, that makes him a good person. So so I believe this movie, like even though it ended ambiguously, it is supposed to be a happy ending where like MJ gets back with Peter Parker and they live happily ever after. So that's what I think would happen after the end credits. Thank you very much.